Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Zodiac Guide. Happy Aries season. This better work. Anyway, I'm sorry. We just We just filmed the intro and it didn't record. Here we are. But anyway,
when that happens,
we're still in Mercury retrograde season, as we're filming this. So, hey, it is what it is. It's just the vibes. But anyway, we are in Aries season by the time this video comes out. And thank God, because what was that? What was it?
a mess.
A mess, a murky, confused mess. So hopefully now we're not confused, we're finally in the year of the fire horse. The spring equinox is upon us as well. So things are going to start blooming. Projects are going to start moving. Life is going to be living. Okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but in this episode, we are speaking of the sign Aries, the initiator, the first sign of the zodiac. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting video, and it's going to be a rapid fire in the true spirit of Aries. Okay.
Get to the point.
But also, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you can stay up to date on all things Jupiter Juice. And yeah, we're also working on a tarot deck, and we're documenting that on social media. So subscribe to our social media pages on TikTok and IG, and sign up for our mail list so that you can be notified when we drop that thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So without further ado, stay tuned for the Aries Guide. And welcome back to Jupiter Juice, your cosmic check-in for all things astrology, pop culture, and spiritual self-discovery. Yes. It's been self-discovery. Discovery's house. Yo, we are crazy. This is just angered.
Fucking restarting the filming.
Yes.
But anywho, Aries. Okay, come to the front, please, as you love to be.
Yeah, because they want to be known. Okay, they gonna come to the front whether we like it or not.
Right. Hello. They see a clear path and they go towards that path because they want the shortest, quickest, clearest path to wherever they're going. They don't care who's in their way.
Exactly.
Okay, they don't care. They are I am. Aries is I am.
I am here. I am here.
I am queer.
I am about that life.
You may or may not be queer.
Yeah. Although I did the brokerist.
But anywho, Aries is ruled by Mars. Mm-hmm. It's a cardinal sign. Mm-hmm. It is the first sign in the zodiac, in the tropical zodiac. Well, in the zodiac in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the yang expression of Mars. So like Mars is technically a nocturnal planet, meaning it operates best at night. Kind of stealthy. It's like the warrior energy. But Aries is very much an honest, in your face, upfront energy. Yeah. So Scorpio is the more so side where it's like, that's where you get your yin expression of Scorpio, nighttime, or yin expression of Mars, nighttime, stuff like that, stealthy.
Yeah.
I'm a Scorpio. Hey, Martian sisters. I love Aries. I love Mars energy. We're very boom.
To the point.
Yeah.
And I do have a respect for Aries. Actually, I like them.
Yeah.
If I were to rank, they'll definitely be in my top 5, I would say. For
I like Aries.
Zodiac signs. But yeah, man, like they honestly, like the Aries, I actually knew someone, she was all Aries basically. Straight up. And honestly, I love that because one project, boom, get it done. Next project, boom, get it done. Okay, cool. I'm on to this. Oh, I'm on to that. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. It's like everlasting energy.
Yeah.
It's just like
Energizer bunny.
And I think that's because, especially with it being the first sign of the zodiac and it's, the first fire sign, it definitely has that youthfulness about it. Mm-hmm. It's like, when you're young, you have all this energy to do things and get things done. But also like the shadow side of that is like, okay, quick burnout could be, or burning through things and not actually letting things like set and sit and just like grow. It's like, oh, it's not growing right now. I'm leaving it alone, moving on. And that could, that's not really awesome for like everyday life. You know, I think it's cool to be ambitious and things like that and try new things. But yeah, Aries can really just like burn through the whole whatever.
A bridge too.
Burn a bridge.
Libra is the bridge, which is opposite of Aries. Aries goes ahead and burn that.
Yeah, it's like what bridge? I don't see a bridge. What?
Yeah, I don't see a bridge. Let's go ahead and start a plot for that.
Yeah, sweep that away.
Right. But yeah, Aries they can't help but to be honest. Mm-hmm. So that's like another thing. I think Sagittarius gets that rep, but all fire signs they like that honesty because the whole point of fire signs is to express their identity. Mm-hmm. So when you get to Aries honesty, it's like a very, I don't want to say innocent, but in a sense it is, because it's like, they're just like, what? So like, it's not processing.
Like, no, but honestly, and not to diminish, but like, it's kind of like kids, like toddlers. You know, it's like, wow, why is your head so big? wow, it stinks.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, that's stupid, because like if that were to happen, then this would happen. Yeah. Like kids are just like, especially when they actually become awake. Okay, you have kids, it's like, whatever, Google Gaga stage. But like when their brain actually activates, like that initial spark of their brain firing off, it's like, yo, I'm existing. What the is this? And then that's when you get like the 5 to like 8-year-old, whatever. Yeah. I was like, yo, what is this? Wow. Whoa. You know? So
yeah. Very self-focused.
Yeah.
It's like that perspective hasn't widened enough yet. Yeah. Not saying enough yet. Like, this is just speaking purely on the sign.
Yeah.
So we're not saying like, oh, one person is just like this. That's your only traits. We have a whole chart. So just want to emphasize that. But Aries energy, they're focused on their own perspective. So they don't have the greater perspective of the world yet. It's more so like, how do I view the world? Like, it's solely through their lens. So sometimes they can lose sight of other people during that. And I wouldn't classify Aries as like lonely, because they're very quick, just as quick as they can burn a bridge down, they can build one too.
Build one. No, like all the Aries that I've known that have massive, hey, I'm having a party.
Yeah.
Pull up. The entire city pulls up.
Yeah.
Hey, I need to do, like, that's the thing. I'm just like, what?
Yeah. Because they clear the path for everybody else to come behind them. Aries is the path clearer. So all the other zodiacs follow Aries, technically.
Yeah, for sure. I've never seen a lonely Aries. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I haven't either, actually. And I've seen some mean ass, or just, not even mean, just very impulsive and very chaotic.
I've seen impulsive, but also self-centered. I will say that. It's just like not thinking about the other. I will say that. But still, everybody wants to flock to them.
Yeah.
It's like the weirdest energy. It's like that mean girl energy, or just like, I don't know. It's kind of giving that low-key.
Yeah.
It's like a boss still. A boss.
Right.
A boss. So, yeah.
Even some shy Aries. Like, actually, I literally just lied, because I have seen a lonely Aries. My grandma putting her business out there. She's very... I feel like her self-centeredness got to a point where she was too focused on herself, and then she started overthinking. And then she started just feeling like everybody was out to get her, which is like the Mars expression energy of being it's like a negative expression of Mars energy, where you think you have to battle everything's a battle, everybody's out to get you, on the defense all the time. And I think that if you slip into that in the Aries energy, you could be lonely, of course, duh.
Yeah.
But I think of when I first started my like astrology journey, I was like friends. I have a lot of Aries friends. But I was friends with this girl, and she was like, well, I'm an Aries, and what you just described, I'm very shy. She was very shy. She was very to herself, and she was from a foreign country. So like she was very like kind of isolated. But I also think that when it comes to expressing yourself, that's what Aries is concerned about. So whatever you have inside of you is going to get expressed out. So if you're shy, that's going to be amplified. It's just really about what's your self-expression.
Yeah. And then also it's like other placements too.
Exactly.
Like, hey, like you could be an Aries sun with like one of the shy. Yeah. You know, it's just like you could just have like very shy, just very reserved placements. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just like, for example, we just had this video kind of go like, I don't know, it's doing well right now. I think it's in the process of going viral. But, you know, people were like, we were talking about Pisces. It was like, most of them said like, yeah, I have a horrible routine, but then someone was like, no, like, I might not, I might forget something, or like, no, I'm in order because I have on my calendars because of my Capricorn moon, or my Aquarius stellium or something like that. Okay, you have these other energies supporting, each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just like one thing, like, oh, you're just like burning bridges, like you could have, be an Aries with like a lot of Saturn, ruled placements, and you could probably sustain that energy a lot better instead of just burning through everything, because you have that groundedness to anchor that fire. So
whole chart matters, especially the Mars. What is your warrior avatar? That's how you express your Aries energy.
For sure. So we're going to go ahead and start deep diving, or do a deep dive through the houses of Aries. Yeah. Aries in the first house. Aries rising. Yeah. So, hey, look, this is the blueprint. That's what I be saying. I always say, like, it's the blueprint, Literally. I'll always mention this. Beyonce's the Aries rising. And apparently, Cardi B?
Yeah,
she could be an Aries rising. But yeah, man, this is gonna sound like non-astrology of me, but honestly, I feel like y'all got the blueprint, and I feel like low key, like if we were to have like a rising sign, I think Aries is like, okay, I don't know, because it kind of like just follows the energy of the natural like Zodiac wheel or whatever. So I don't feel like the energies are as confusing as far as like studying a chart. For example, but like, it's like, it really is all about the self. Yeah. And like how you show up, like for yourself, but also in your community, especially if you have like your sun sign there or along with your rising. Whew, it's like, I don't know I couldn't even imagine being friends with somebody.
I literally just called my Aries rising friend last night. So what's interesting is she attracts a lot of combative energy towards her. Like anytime I'm out with her, somebody tries to fight us, we won't be doing anything. That's the main thing. All she's doing is expressing herself, and people think she's trying to fight.
What's her sign?
She's an Aquarius. So literally, I called her on the phone. She's like, oh my God, she's like talking to this lady by the fire that she just met. I'm like, oh, okay, hey girl. She like introduces us. And then she goes, Lee, I was just at Taco Bell. And I was like, you know how you put in your headphones and you feel like you're the shit, and you're just walking and you're just like, yes, I'm that girl. Like, yeah, looking around. And she was like, yeah, I was kind of like looking intense, and I was looking at people, but I wasn't thinking nothing of it. I was just feeling myself. So she gets into Taco Bell. She's chilling, orders her food. A guy comes up to her out of nowhere. Oh, so you want to look at me? What, you trying to fight? You trying to fight? And tries to fight her. And I have witnessed this energy when we were at a rodeo. Me, her, and my other friend were at a rodeo. We're just sitting there chilling, watching the rodeo. We had a whole crowd behind us rallying against us, trying to like fight us and put us down. And then, we started twerking, and we unserious. So we started twerking and like being like, yeah, whatever, y'all hating ass bitches because we sexy. Stay home. And it was just a mess. But like, she is an Aries rising, and she's always attracting this energy towards her. So let me know, if you're an Aries rising, do you attract combative energy? Like,
I mean, it's because like they're just, a lot of times, these people are confident, and they exude that, and that can be intimidating for a lot of people, especially with her being an Aquarius sun.
Yeah, people do definitely get intimidated by it.
Yeah, being an Aquarius sun with an Aries rising, that could be a lot for people. So, I mean, and just the energy exuding off of her. Yeah, off of her body. So, like, what's her moon sign?
She's Libra moon.
Aries second house. That is, oh god.
Pisces rising.
Yeah. Aries second house, Pisces rising. So this Aries in the second house, that could be good or bad. Well, not good or bad. We have shadow and light sides, right? So Aries second house, I feel like, man, they about the money. They'll go get it when it comes to the money, or even their value. It's like, look, they don't really take anything too lightly when it comes to like what they value. It's just like, they're very bold about it. But also on the shadow side, it's like they could burn
that money, burning a hole in your pocket.
Yeah, that money could burn a hole in your pocket. You just may be spending too impulsively, like impulsive spending. It's like, oh, you get this idea about something you want to invest in, but without thinking, you just throw it all in there. But also they could, circling back to that Pisces rising, it's like the delusion of it all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
because like you could have, I think, over identified sometimes even with money or like the pursuit of money or the chasing of money. Yeah. But since it is a Pisces rising, it's like could be a little bit more covert, like not even just money, but like material things. Yeah. And like maybe having to learn a journey and a lesson through that. It's like, because your second house is also your self-esteem and how you, your self-confidence. So Aries, that's a great place, to have your self-esteem, your self-confidence. But if you're not on top of that, if you're, then it could get a little shaky for you.
When I think about, if we were to personify that, just these two particular things, it's like, that person, let's say like they're lame, like no, not calling you lame, but just say they're lame, right? But like a rich lame. Or like they're not confident in, like, they're lame because they're not confident, right? But it's like, oh, I'm gonna buy everybody stuff. It's like, oh my God, there's this new TV show. It's a plastic surgery TV show with Ashton Kutcher. It's about plastic surgery, and like basically people they morph. They take this drug and they morph.
Beauty.
I think it's called, I guess, Beauty. I guess like that.
Is it Ryan Murphy?
Yeah, Ryan Murphy. But yeah. Anyway, so there was this dude on there. He was like, overweight, whatever. He had a fro. He looked like Fat Albert, like no shade, but like he really did. I mean, I think they put him to look like that. But anyway, so like, but he ended up getting money, and he like bought these girls drinks or whatever, and they were partying with him, or whatever, because he got plastic surgery like on his regular body, and he looked a mess, and they just used him for his money. He was like, I have money, I look good now, and like. Your personality sucks. You're not confident. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's just like an extreme side. But like if I were to personify like the extreme shadow side, that's how it could look. Those people out there do exist. I mean, they do exist. So it's just like watching that and realizing like you don't have to prove the only person you need to prove yourself to is yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like when it comes to like your self-esteem and your values and your material possessions, act on it in regards to what you need and what you want, not what you think you need and what you think society wants to see of you, because that could be like where it becomes like a little bit of a delusion and just like confusing energy when it comes to that. So
yeah, definitely getting caught up in trying to prove yourself.
Yeah. So I said all that to say that.
Yeah. Hey, that's a nice description.
All right, man.
Aries in the third house, Aquarius risings. Watch that mouth.
Ooh. Yo, watch that mouth. Rapid fire. Man. You want to get slapped. No,
exactly. But the mind moves quick here. Yes. The mind moves quick. The comebacks are quick. Yeah. The ideas come to you quickly. You have an idea just as quick as it morphs to the next one. So it could be like a flurry of ideas and you might be lost in it. Can definitely see, I wouldn't say overthinking, but definitely like kind of like having so many train tracks going at once.
Yeah, it could be. But also it's like, I can see this person either having like a lot of friends but also not. Yeah. Because like you could piss a lot of people off.
Definitely.
Like really piss them off. And a lot of times you may be right. We do have that Aquarius energy after all. And like, as far as my experience with Aquarius is they usually are, I'm very knowledgeable about things. And it's great to be knowledgeable about things, but as far as explaining them or expressing these things, it's important to keep that in mind because other people do exist, other people's feelings do exist. Exactly. And with that Aries energy, like I said, it's, like we said, it's like all about the self. So you're just so caught up in your mind and what you're saying and trying to get your point across, whether thinking about the actual delivery, because yes, it's great to express yourself, but the delivery is important as well.
Yeah. And
it's like for it to land and actually, matter,
It's also kind of giving like a short-sighted perspective. Like, although Aquarians do come in and bring like change to the collective, it's definitely like the third house is your mind and how it works. And it's all about you. Yeah. So it's like your perspective out might not be as wide as you think it is. So maybe rein that in a little bit and realize that although you do have great ideas and you are a pioneer and a thought leader, sometimes it's necessary to bring those other people in. And I can also see third house Aries energy being the mean girls in school.
Yeah,
the mean girls
for sure.
Or just like kind of being just
or like the smart
rebel,
the smart ass,
like a little like
the rebel smart ass, like
I'm not doing that.
No, but like that can express like as a mean girl. It can also express like as a super smart person, like like the valedictorian. How you say it, Victorian?
Valedictorian.
Yeah, valedictorian.
Mm-hmm.
The rebel. Like that. It could be personified in any type of like group or whatever. But like those are the extremes because it's like let's say you have like you're the smartest person in your class. It's like you're a know-it-all, right? You could be a know-it-all. That could be expressed that way. You being a rebel is like ill. Like y'all are stupid, I'm thinking about Mean Girls because Mean Girls literally has all of those archetypes.
Yeah.
It literally have all of
the Aquarius rising that I was very close to. Very smart person, but didn't try unless they wanted to. So it's like in school, it wasn't giving top of the class. It was giving, yeah, I know that. I don't care.
Yeah.
So what? That's not what I'm focused on.
Yeah.
It's like whatever you're focused on, that's what you're going to absorb into your immediate environment. So if you're not focused on it, you don't care.
Yeah, you don't
That's
care.
Aries vibes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well.
Fourth house.
Aries. Fourth house. What rising? My brain.
Capricorn
rising.
It's a hard knock life. No, let me stop.
It can be.
I got Aries on my fourth house. My IC in Placidus.
Yeah, me too. So it can be a hard knock life, just from experience. I guess we're looking at it through the lens of the Placidus vibes. But like, I mean, it could be anything because it could be like a combative type of like like upbringing. It's just very high energy, high intensity. It's not really, you want to be rooted in like what home is, but it might be a little bit hard with this particular like house because, things could change a lot, could have changed a lot for you. You just around just like intense energy and not really being able to feel at home. And then you could also talk about that like with yourself as well, I don't know, like it could be moving a lot. You probably moved a lot or something.
Yeah,
as a kid,
military brat.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking military because like you really don't have roots, so that's why you have to find like roots within yourself. So thinking about like the self aspect of Aries, it's like you have to. Your home, yourself has to be like your sanctuary. Your inner world has to be your sanctuary, and where you build home, and then like wherever you plant your roots, because you may end up moving a lot or just lived in many different lives or many different places. Like you have to feel comfortable in your own skin, versus like an actual physical place.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Or planting your roots within yourself.
Yeah,
it's very important.
Yeah.
Vibes. I think it could be a really cool placement to like get into your bag. Like, know how to get in your bag and really just grow from that. But it seems like it could be very challenging because
especially in the beginning.
Yeah. The natural fourth house is Cancer. So, and that squares Aries, but also in the Thema Mundi, the first house is Cancer. So I don't know. I think Aries and Cancer energy, Aries fourth house energy has this really like intimate relationships with each other.
Yeah.
Sagittarius rising. Hey twin, that's us. So Aries in the fifth house is going to be about expressing yourself creatively and could be very pioneering, I think, in the ideas. Like I know for me personally, I was very like entrepreneurial at an early age with, I don't know if it's probably just my chart, but I was like, all right, who wants a drawing of a cat? Who wants to be turned into a cat? And I would just like sell these cat drawings for $1 and be like, come on. Okay. What's up? But I also think that when it comes to expressing yourself creatively, if you get into the side of it that's more shadowy, it can be very like you take your creative expression very personal to you. And I feel like it's the epitome of, I'm an artist, I'm sensitive about my shit. or it's like you want things done a certain way when it comes to expressing yourself creatively. So you can get maybe just a little bit stopped up sometimes, or you can start a lot of creative projects and then like go back to them and then leave them and start and go back and all this and all this and all that.
Yeah.
Also, your kids might be bad as hell with the Aries in the 5th house. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Aries in the 6th house.
6th house Aries. So who's that? That's what? Scorpio rising? Mm-hmm. Scorpio rising. Aries 6th house Scorpio rising. I mean the root, I guess if we were thinking about like routine, I don't know, I feel like it's a sustained energy, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they can get a lot done, you know, if it's, you know, displayed well, you know. But also like I don't know.
Yeah, 6th house, you might just operate your routines like very.
So yeah, Aries 6th house is like they're just very fast paced, and you know it's like they have a lot of pent up energy. Just to think about it, like you know they are Scorpio rising, so they are ruled by Mars, so they have that you know an abundance of Martian energy, and so it's like it needs to go somewhere. So having like an Aries 6th house, like you need to keep moving. You need to like be action oriented. Because if you get stagnant, you know, it may just build up a lot, like what you need to do. I can imagine somebody like with that particular placement, if they're injured and they need to like concentrate on recovery, like it could probably be the worst thing for them because they're going to be like, no, I got this. Like they, you know, they just want to get up and go, but you need to like take the time to like chill because that particular placement can also have issues with burning out, you know, and that is, you know, because you have such an abundance of, you know, that Martian energy. And so it's like, that's just something to watch out for. I can see like, if we're just, I don't know why car accidents came up for me. I don't know why that came up. I literally heard car accidents. I don't know why, but I can also see like, especially at that burnout, it's kind of like leading your life. Like if you're just not taking the time to chill because you're not worried about that, I can see accidents happening as well. You could be a little bit more accident prone because, you know, like most people are accident prone if they're burnt out or if they're not really taking time for self-care. You know, it's important. It doesn't matter what your chart looks like. You need to you need self-care. And so, yeah, I would just say like, I think it's a great placement, especially if the energy is, you know, used correctly, or in the best ways, whatever. It can be a great person to have on your team to get things like in a workplace.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like very
in the
boom,
workplace.
Boom, boom. I'm
like,
not here to talk. I'm here to work.
Yeah, they're the project managers. They're the, you know, they organize everything. They could be the executive assistants. They could be the project managers. They're the ones who get the they could be the boss as well, you know, but they're the ones that keep the engines going, I feel. Right. For sure.
Thinking of Power for some reason with the rug dealers. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. Come on, Cartel.
Because it's like daily combative energy.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Well, you know, that Scorpio rising, that stuffness.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got a dark profession? What's going on?
All right, y'all.
House.
So 7th house, Aries 7th house. That is what? Libra rising. Libra rising.
I've dated a few, been close with a few Libra risings. I will say, from personal experience, can definitely, I think that the common thing to say is like, oh, your partners could be egotistical, or you could be encountering a lot of people that try to be combative towards you.
Yeah.
I personally think that the passivity that Libra risings can get into can lead them into getting into dynamics where they're attracting to them their complete opposite, which is like somebody that they have to learn how to set boundaries with, somebody that they have to learn how to like stand up to and like be assertive, or just attracting somebody that's not necessarily overpowering over you, but is like, it's your other half. So it's like, okay, they're my protector when we out. This is my boo. Yeah. Okay, they're standing up for me when we're out. Like, what's that mean where it's like you're paying, when you want to send your food back, but you're scared, so your friend does it for you.
Yeah, so they do it for you. Yeah.
So it's like, that's the type of energy that they're on with their partners.
Yeah.
But I also do think the shadow side of it is they could be a little bit getting to that egotistical.
Yeah, they can.
Bag themselves.
I mean, having an Aries 7th house, because I was definitely thinking that, but also I was thinking it's like self-centeredness when it comes to partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
It could be displayed that way, depending on like what planets are there, you know. It really could be displayed that way. And so, especially like an Aries sun or something. In the 7th house, like, so yeah, that's definitely something to watch out for. It's just like partnerships, but also it's going to be, especially if you have a planet there, that's like there would be a lesson around that, you know. It's, or like if you have like your north, like one of the nodes are there as well. It's like there's a lesson around, you know, either you setting boundaries when it comes to partnerships, or actually inviting in partnerships and not being so self-centered, and just allowing that connectedness that's needed in order to function in life. You know, people need people. You need people, right? You know, at the end of the day,
exactly. And Libra rising, your whole chart is flipped. Yeah. So sorry to you. I don't know. There's a lot of lessons to learn there about like getting outside of yourself and like looking from the other perspective. It's like your whole.
It's all about that life. Balance. That balance,
learning
man.
Balance. So. Ooh, sending you love. Yeah. Aries 8th house.
Aries 8th house. Ooh. That low key, because I was thinking like passion low key. Like it could be very passionate. It could be very.
It's Virgo rising.
Yeah.
It's like their weird obsessions.
Yeah, weird obsessions. Oh my God, I'm thinking about that girl. Oh my God, we talked about her in the last video. That girl who like broke her pheromone
again.
I'm sorry.
Yes. No, yes.
That's some weird. That could be, but like that's like that weird taboo.
Exactly. Because
weird taboo.
Virgos always have that weird, you can sense it, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah. It's like but it's camouflaged so well.
Exactly.
But it's like,
it's like, you And that's like a big part of your identity.
Yeah.
Is because I think like with the 8th house being hidden and then having such an honest and open sign there, like you have no choice but to express it.
That.
So you have to express your weird side.
Yeah.
You have to. You have to express the dark side.
Don't be shy about it, but that Virgo gonna try to keep it contained.
Yeah. I'm even thinking about that show Wednesday on Netflix.
Yeah.
The one teacher, she was played by Christina Ricci. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But she was like looking like Miss Frizzle on the outside. Turns out she's like a murderer.
Yeah, she's a murderer. She's like obsessed with.
Doing weird obsessive stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, that's giving me Aries 8th house.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's some creepy. I feel like it's low-key creepy, but also like if you're thinking like on a sexual sense, like okay,
right. I view Aries and sexual just very pump and dump.
Yeah. Well,
excuse my language.
I won't say that.
That's how it's very like fast.
But also,
fashion,
also I'm thinking about it because that's giving like very male. I'm thinking like male, like energy, like that pump and dump vibe. But I'm thinking of the lens of like more feminine presenting energy, and I feel like it could be like a need to like have some type of dominance or control there. So
definitely a very like with the power dynamic.
Yeah, the power dynamic.
Like Martian energy in a Martian house.
Yeah,
power dynamic
for sure.
Maybe continue one.
Yeah, I see that. For
or
sure.
Try not to be dominating over people when it comes to dealing with other people's money.
Yeah,
because I also see that with the 8th house.
Be spending some amount of money.
Yeah, big spender.
Spend.
Yeah,
somebody need to take care of you.
Yeah,
especially Virgo, right? Yeah,
cut the check.
Yeah, I want my money. I want it now. Okay, cut the check, or you dead to me,
man.
Yeah. Well, Aries
9th house.
9th house. That is Leo rising. I can see
it's giving Eat, Pray, Love.
Yeah, that's what I was moving a lot. Like you're traveling everywhere. You're falling in love with people like in other countries and then forgetting about them. You're having your flings.
Yeah.
It is definitely Eat, Pray, Love.
Journey of self-discovery.
Yeah, self-discovery.
Gorgeous, girl.
It's like it's all about me.
Yeah,
I am the star. I am.
It's like the main character in like I'm thinking of Julia Roberts or something.
Yeah,
in like a romantic movie where it's like, well, like what about me? I just need to like get out. I just need to express myself.
I need to express myself.
Like,
I need to live this. I need to live this small town in Maine.
Right, like, I just want to get it. Like,
and then like you're in Italy, like staying in the cottage or something.
So you like just learn so much on this journey of you.
You know what? It's giving. You know, it's giving like a new movie because the rom-coms are coming back for Black people with Halle Bailey. I think the plot line of that movie is so stupid, but I think it's.
I don't even know.
I think it'll be a fun rom-com watch, but the plot is dumb.
The press tour, it wasn't giving that the movie was of anything substantial because I haven't heard nothing about the movie.
Well, rom-coms really don't give substantials.
Like, there's some good ass rom-coms out there.
Okay, yeah, there's some good rom-coms out there, but like the story, like it's not.
I see what you mean about. I see what you mean about substance, but I mean like I guess substance wasn't the right word. Like pool.
But a lot of times, but also a lot of times with press tours, just speaking from like just movie lens, we don't really know how to do with this, but a lot of times the press tour doesn't really pick up or like until like after the movie comes out. Mm-hmm. Like, because we kind of saw that with Sinners, for example. Like the press tour was cool, and like the what's her name, Haley, the white girl, she was pushed to the forefront the most, right? After the movie came out and people got to see the story and understand who Smoking Stack was and who Annie was, right? Mm-hmm. Then it was like, oh, Smoking Annie, oh my god, I was like, wow, bump that other, bump Stack. Okay, yeah, Stack, but Smoke, that's a man, Annie, that's a woman, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people, like when it comes to press and stuff like that, it's like forming that opinion on we never know, it could have some substance, but I'm sorry, that storyline is stupid. It's still stupid, but most rom-com storylines are stupid. It's like, can we get, because in real life, you can get to the point.
It's some still iconic rom-coms.
But also like an Aries, I do think Eat, Pray, Love, but also I think an Aries 9th house is like, I'm going to get to the point. Oh, okay. Oh, that fills it out. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
That's a 30-minute movie.
Like when it comes to school, maybe too, like constantly changing majors. Yeah. Constantly like, I'm over it, moving on to the
many
next.
Interests too.
Yeah.
Just many interests like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah. Ninth house is just so, I want to say it's bland, but it's so explorative. Like,
it's how you grow and expand.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't view any sign in the ninth house as bad.
Yeah. Because it's honestly, it's a great house. It's literally at the house of growth, expansion, learning, higher learning, just.
It's vibes. Yeah. For sure.
Cult leader, though. Okay. Moving on. I wonder. Okay. Nah, because when you get the ego involved and higher learning,
it could be, but like they wouldn't be a cult leader for long. They would literally fizzle out. They would not be a cult leader for long.
Yeah,
not at all, because they'd be too selfless. Like they would forget the plot.
And just I'm saying, the plot is them.
But the plot is them. But also like a good cult leader. Well, no good cult leaders, right? But like cult leaders that have cults that stand the test of time, because we have cults that still exist today, and their cult leaders are long gone, right? But I don't see that particular person as a cult leader that has a cult that lives after them. I think it burns and dies with them.
I could see that.
Yeah.
It's about them.
Yeah.
Aries 10th house.
Yes. Aries 10th house.
Make sure that's in my...
I would say mini career. I mean, it's kind of like the 9th house a little bit. I was like mini career choices, just trying to figure out where I guess where you're landing. I mean, whatever career it is, it has to be about you. Like, it has to be about like what you have going on. I can see a celebrity having like an Aries 10th house, like it's about me. Yeah. I don't know. Like it's just, or like a CEO type person.
Yeah.
Or like
definitely boss energy, and whatever legacy you build is gonna be about you. It's gonna be very,
and that's what Cancer rising. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like, I could definitely see like that's that person that's known at work, but like, oh, that's the mom. Like just a very pivotal character where it's like your identity is really just out there. Yeah. For everybody to see. Everyone knows who you are. That is. This is that person. They can list characteristics. I could easily make you a Halloween costume. Yeah. And be like, oh, who are you? Oh, that's Aries 10th house. Yeah. Very instantly recognizable. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, man. Recognized. I'm sorry, I don't know why I want to say that. I want to do that, but yeah, you're about it. You're that bee. You're that like,
yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking, because we're not just talking to women or, but I just think it's like the embodiment of like that ultimate like badass feminine energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I do see badass and just like people want to be you. Cause I like cancers. I know some people don't like cancer, but cancers. I think cancers are great.
Yeah,
I like cancer. I like cancer energy. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
So Aries 11th house. That I can see that going one or two ways. Either like you build like a massive community, because that's what Gemini.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Gemini rising. So yeah, Gemini risings, like you could probably have the whole community. You could have everybody, all the friends, all the homies, whatever. You can get the goals done because you got the people to reach out to. You got the people to latch onto, to build the thing, right? Or people could really just you could get on a lot of people's nerves.
Yeah, rub people the wrong way, like.
Yeah, you could really just like don't nobody want to be around you.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's more so the latter though.
Yeah.
It just depends on like what's there, and your of course your actual surroundings and how that's presented,
and your relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, all these matter about the relationship you have with yourself.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to be expressed. Very honestly.
Very honestly. But like it's like, but as long as you're firm in who you are and what you believe, like the community around you, like you'll be able to build the correct community or have the correct people around you that help you, like, just like anyone, like continue to grow and just be even better, even better human being. Because life is all about this, of course you're here, you are the only person experiencing you, but also it's like other people are experiencing you as well. And that's important.
Yeah might lose sight of that sometimes. Especially also maybe controversial on the internet.
It could be a little gossipy. With that Gemini there.
Yeah.
Off. Ooh. Yeah, watch that. Okay. Wait, because like, what's the third house in that? That's what, Leo? No.
Yeah.
Watch. Don't be a gossip.
I can come back to you.
That really can.
You could just have foot and mouth syndrome.
That's like the T girls, like the little the TikTok T girls. I be wondering, like, what? Why you mad at me? That's why. I could talk too much. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Okay. You can build your community outside of being a gossip.
Yeah.
There's other things you can do in how you can channel that energy. I really feel like you need to say that because the internet is getting out of hand. Parasocial relationships, all that stuff. You feel like you need to read somebody. You don't got to read nobody. You can shut up.
Yeah. It's always sharing your opinion.
It's
like,
we don't always need your opinion. Sometimes you keep that stuff to yourself. Okay.
Yeah. It's like, okay. Or like thinking your worldview is just like the world.
Yeah.
That's the view of the world. Is your view.
And it's not.
Sadly, it's not.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Love you though.
Love you though. Do your homework.
Love a Gemini rising.
All right. So lastly, we have Aries 12th house, and that is Taurus rising.
Ooh, that's where they get the quote unquote lazy trope of Taurus. Tauruses are definitely not lazy. They're not hidden power. They have like a hidden horsepower in the back that
battery pack in the back. Yeah. That battery pack in the back. They cut back. No, but they know how to sustain their energy. That's the thing about Taurus is like, I got, I have an A strong Taurus placement, but I can, it's like almost thinking before action. It's like, okay, that Aries energy in the 12th house is a hidden house, but it's like, there's a lot going on in the unseen, right? And when a lot is going on, there's a lot you got to sort through and filter through. So it's like acting is not necessarily like the first thing that happens. Like you have to transmute and just comb through some things before you get to, acting. But when you act, because you did the work and you sat with things, and really like just uncovered things, and when you actually deliver whatever, it matters. It's an imprint. It stamps.
Right.
Like
exactly.
It makes sense.
Impression.
And that is like a really good expression. And then of course the shadow side is laziness. Hey, people can be lazy.
Or or just like not being aware of when you're kind of being self-censored.
Yeah, self-centered in that taking your time.
Just like very stubborn energy. I think that's where that trope comes from. Because I think of one of three things. I think of lighting a match in a wet, cold, sopping room, which is like you can't light a match here. Or I think of trying to like just not being able to access your spark. Like if you lose your spark, and you got to do some internal searching, you can lose your spark kind of a lot and have to go back and re-find it and go back and retrace your steps and be like, oh, that's where the spark is. And by the time you find the spark, you're exhausted from the journey. So yeah, Taurus risings. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
We hope you enjoyed this chaotic video in true Aries fashion. But yeah, it's like Aries energy is that vibe, is that girl. She's that girl, okay? Yeah. Love her. Thank God for her, because honestly, without her, I don't know what I would be able to do. Like we need like that battery pack is literally that initial spark, that battery pack. We're getting things going. It's on and popping now. So let's get into it. But also make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share with a friend and subscribe to our Patreon to get access to the Moon Press. And also follow along for our journey creating a tarot deck, and follow us on social media. We love you guys.
Love you. See you soon.
All right, bye. Thank you for watching Jupiter Juice.